Look at this. There's 3,290 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it daily. I want to give a few shout outs to my trading group. CBC, thank you so much. I'm up $13,000 this week. Your group's amazing. I made $47,000 in April because of your setups. This person's up 2,400, 1,500, 647%. This person doubled my money after a phone call that we had just yesterday. This person said, I woke up and I had 73% gains in data. Thank you. I woke up with 58% gains while I was sleeping. Another $1,000. That's $4,000 in 7 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of Link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, to make so much money that you don't have to work anymore. You get to quit your 9 to 5. Dude, screw working for somebody else. Work for yourself. Make yourself rich. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you updated daily on the news that moves the markets. Bitcoin technical analysis, altcoin setups to help you make some money. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Bitcoin at 10,923. So this is a double bottom idea for Bitcoin. Important to understand that the 11,500 level is really strong resistance. So you can see the price action ran up, got rejected here, here, here as well. Okay, so chances of a break on the first attempt are probably not pretty good. Okay, could it happen? Sure, but more than likely you'll see a rejection from there. Now we did have a rejection already, but it was from about the $11,300 level. So again, I'd like to see a weekly close or even a monthly close above 10,500. So we've got a big monthly close. We could put in a higher high on the monthly, which would definitely be good as far as this bull run ready scenario that we're looking at. So keep in mind that there's some possible bearish divergence on the weekly. Bitcoin's got to continue higher to negate this idea. Entry ideas, if you see a pullback and a retest of around 10,500, there's going to be a lot of buyers sitting there at that level. But again, upside targets 13,300, 15,500, 17,000, and 20,000. Big numbers. Now, this is not going to play out in a day, but just so you understand that, like, the measured moves here are as we stated. So this confirmation line, this breakout of 11,500 has to happen for these targets to be hit. Go ahead, strap your moon boots on. Let's get ready. Now, if there is a pullback below 10,500, not a good sign. We could, possibly retest this trend line down here, 9,000 if that happens. So just keep an eye on Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin 30-minute chart. So when you're pattern trading, there has to be price action, market structure, and such. And so really I had to zoom into a 30-minute chart, and essentially this trend line was broken. As soon as Bitcoin starts trending lower, and again, this could easily just kind of roll its way up higher, just kind of curve its way up higher. But for now, this move to the downside here, Bitcoin, when it starts trending lower slowly, all BTC pairs take off. So it's very important to understand, pay attention what Bitcoin's doing, what Bitcoin dominance doing, and what altcoin pairs you're trading. Alt USDT pairs are going to, obviously, when Bitcoin's trending higher, they're going to take off. So understand that. Right now, Bitcoin's just building this range in between 11,400 and the low is 10,550. So again, to see some type of move to the downside to 10,775, maybe even touch the range lows again. I've got a couple of shout outs to give in my trading group. This person, so it's real cool. You see people coming in the group and they don't know how to trade. They don't know how to do anything. And I have videos. They watch these videos and they learn how to draw these charts and trade this market. And this person was asking for some help earlier, so I answered some of his questions and he posted, I'm up 20% on Pearl setup. And you know, he found the setup, he drew the patterns, and so it's really amazing to see people go full circle from knowing nothing about trading to making their own charts and trading their own setups. ERD, this person's up $95,000 in profit from ERD. Life-changing money. 95 G's, solid month, solid 6 weeks. Altcoins Anonymous, man, we're all members of Altcoins Anonymous. If you're a Bitcoin maximalist, probably need to pick up some altcoins. This person's up about $3,000 on ERD. Again, ADA. I recently followed your ADA setup as a midterm, long-term hold strategy. I've doubled my initial investment from $10,000 to $20,000. Doubled his money. Next person, I've been in your group about 6 weeks. I'm up about $10,000 so far after watching your videos, following your advice. Life-changing money. It's that simple. If you want to learn how to make tons of money in this market, send me an email. I do this every single day. You guys see the type of results we get. Life-changing money. You guys want to join the group, get the 40 to 50% off discount. So crypto payments is 6 or 12 months right now, or 40 to 50% off. Right now I can do PayPal payments. Year only, I've got about 5 PayPal payments I can take for the year. So if you want to do that, send me an email. Doc is one. I want you guys to put this on your whiteboard. Okay, so they got a testnet coming August the 31st. So Doc is going to have a good August. Then mainnet September 30th. So Doc is going to be a coin to watch over the next couple months. Okay, so consider some type of midterm hold. Find a good entry on this. So this is the Doc setup. Posted 729 last night, basically. Doc, boom, moved to the upside. 25% quick gains. Everybody in the group's like, yeah, we want more of those. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't always work out like that. But it took off like within hours. And it was up, I think, about 19%. And then worked its way up 25%. You might get a retest here and a bounce and a move higher for Doc. Again, this is one to watch and keep your eyes on. So this is a whiteboard that I'm speaking of. So it's important to get organized. There's so much going on in this market. You watch 15 YouTube channels and you got a bunch of information and you're not going to remember it all, you know? So make notes on this stuff. Make notes. I have a whole section that's just like mainnet, testnet, hard fork. You know, I've got everything in order by date. So I'm organized and I understand, hey, here's what we're watching. Here's what's coming next. Get organized. ERD got listed on Bitfinex for trading and staking. Also, Bluezell, BLZ. So they've got a mainnet and staking coming. And there's a ton of news on them. They tweeted something how they're on CoinMarketCap headlines. Add Bluezell to your watch list. Receive the latest signals from us every day. Bluezell is a system that stores multiple pieces of the same data across the network, preventing the information from being lost due to the malfunction of a single node. So this is a CEO, and he says, hey, we're going to be putting out news today about the staking and the mainnet for BLZ and stuff like this. Obviously pumps the price. Also, top 35 crypto project Hedge Trade partners with Bluezell to provide decentralized framework for financial data. So partnerships, mainnet, staking, keep an eye on this. I've got a setup on this one, a good setup on this one. It already bounced, it recovered. It was crazy bounce by BLZ. Back into the pattern again, looking for a breakout on a falling wedge. Chromia, CHR, is getting listed on Huobi tomorrow. So that always helps the price. I think it was up about 10% based on this news. These news pumps, you got to get the news as soon as it comes out. Crypto.com is now listing Chromia as well. So these are some big names, Huobi, Crypto.com, and Chromia. This is talking about Perlin. So this gentleman, John Denton, he's a Secretary General of the International Chamber of Commerce. And he says, through our collaboration with Perlin, we aim to create opportunities for our members to tap into blockchain's tremendous potential in areas such as supply chain traceability, trade finance, and anti-counterfeiting. And again, Perlin mentioned here. Now I've got a Perlin setup right here, waiting for it to break out. Probably the safe area would be here. So a bit of a triangle. It's slowly been kind of working its way higher. But again, you want to buy the breakout for Perlin. And you know, your targets are listed over here on the right side in these white blocks. When you're buying breakouts, right, you can buy the actual move, but that's risky. Like, I don't really like that. I like to buy the retest where it breaks out and it comes back down and it bounces all this off this level. This is where all the buyers are waiting at, right? You can also wait. Like, if you're a longer term trader, you can also wait till it breaks out. This is the confirmation line, right? Breaks out, retraces, retests, and then it breaks above the previous high. This is the safest, but it doesn't always happen. Okay, so you want to get into a certain number of trades, but you don't want to, you know, get a bunch of false breakouts. See, when you're buying breakouts, you're going to get fake outs all the time. Breakout traders are easy to trade against. I kind of teach some more aggressive strategies in the trading group as far as buying the bottom, the patterns, and then front running bullish flags, bullish pennants, you know, after breakouts above in a bullish, you know, market. So again, there's a lot other more aggressive strategies that work well too. But you know, I just emphasize, like, hey, do not get frustrated if you miss breakouts. You're going to miss breakouts. Always, you're not trying to nail the bottom. You're not going to nail the bottom. You're not going to nail the top. And the money in crypto is made in the middle, right? How many times have you seen a coin on Binance that's up 20%, 30%, and you think, well, I might as well not even look at it because it's already taken off. And then it pulls back and boom, you see it the next day up 30% again. And then the next day, they just keep running and running and running. So this is how a retest works. So before the retest, it comes up, the price action shoots up, back down to the confirmation line, and then it comes down here, boom. See, you get all explosive move to the upside. All the buyers come into the market here. This is CIS. We're going to talk about kind of front running some of these patterns. Again, you got to know what you're doing. You got to use stop losses, but listen, you got this nice lower trend line here. You can put your stop down here. If you buy inside the bot, you can buy the bounce off after. Look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got quite a few nice bounces on the bottom. Like these triangles break out when they're 75% full, okay, roughly. And so it gets to this point, and you can buy the bottom of the pattern. You can buy a bounce off there, and then that way you're not see all these fake outs, all these long wicks. Those are all fake outs. Like people, retail buying into these, breakout traders buying into these, faked out, and then immediately in losses. So what you do is you buy the bottom of the pattern. There's even a tiny little inverse head and shoulders here, probably on the lower time frames, like 5 minute. But the point is this: you buy at the bottom of the pattern, and you're just patient, but you put your stop loss right down here, right? Because your stop losses, it's not going to be like a 5% stop loss or 10% stop loss. There's no fixed percentage. Your bullish idea here is you're going to hit these targets. You're going to hit these targets. You're going to put your stop in place where your bullish idea is completely invalidated. Well, if it breaks down here, it's invalid, right? So your stop loss goes below the pattern, right? And so everybody's like trying to figure out like what's the magic. It just depends. Like bots are not programmed on percentages. If this were to break to the downside, all these targets are not valid anymore because it's not going to get there because it broke to the downside, right? So understand this idea. But yeah, of course, I posted this. Boom, immediately broke to the upside. Shortly thereafter, up about 19%. Somebody said, thanks for the setup. Quick in and out, up 20%. Quick in and out. That's what it's all about. So yeah, CIS, here's Binance, right? So CIS up 18%, Pearl, which we just talked about, up 17%, BLZ, posted that setup, IOTA, I got the USDT midterm hold right here, and this has broken out. This was from the 28th, this is from 2 days ago, but again, IOTA has this huge double bottom. Now it needs Bitcoin to work its way higher in order to hit some of these targets, but I mean, you could see 100% gains out of IOTA over time. But if you do get a pullback to this level down here, essentially that's your entry. That's going to be a good entry. If you're buying on pullbacks to support and you understand this whole concept, you're going to be a lot more profitable than buying the move to the upside. These chasing green candles is tough. Banks in Australia are going to stop accepting cash next month. I saw this. I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, what? Stop accepting cash. So on July 1st, Westpac branches are going to change. You can used to be unlimited cash deposits you can make. Now it's $7,500. On August 30th, cash deposits will cease to be accepted at Westpac branches. Yeah, your banks won't take cash anymore. And then they're going to move to checks. They're not going to take checks either. They're going to cease on December the 30th. Then they say, hey, we're here to help. We're here to help. No more cash or checks. They want you to transfer money electronically from another bank account to your loan account, right? And so obviously this is for paying on your loans. Again, this is huge. Like, this is the game changer. When banks stop taking cash, then what? Crypto, step on in. We know that we're going to have centralized banking digital currencies coming and exploding onto the scene real soon. What I thought was interesting, there's a gentleman named Sky Guo, and he's a founding member of the Digital Monetary Institute. It's the global central banking think tank that assists policymakers with understanding central bank digital currencies. So he's the founder of Ethereum, which focuses on enabling interoperability between central bank digital currencies, and has been involved in several different virtual roundtable discussions with different banks in Europe and China. Now, the Ethereum CEO predicts that CBDC cross-border payments are going to come soon. Ethereum's founder is predicting that the adoption of central bank digital currencies for cross-border payments will happen sooner than expected. Well, yeah. I mean, look at this. Hey, banks aren't taking cash anymore. They better do something. And so, yeah, I just thought, hey, man, this is kind of interesting. This project comes up, and they actually have some big names involved. When I mention these, you'd probably be shocked to hear it. So, human resources giant Randstad looks to blockchain and Google Cloud for talent matching. The world's largest human resources firm, Randstad, has eyes set on making the matching of a talent with recruiters a little bit easier by using a combination of Ethereum blockchain and Google Cloud for corporate needs. So Randstad's huge, and they want to use Google Cloud and Ethereum blockchain. So the global collaboration manager that works at Randstad, he said that a blend of Google Cloud services and Ethereum blockchain will provide the company with a faster, easier way to verify and match appropriate workforce talent. Google Cloud and G Suite already free us up for some manual verification tasks, and we plan to use Ethereum's blockchain to hand off even more. So again, just putting Ethereum on your map. Link, here's one for you guys. So obviously, Link USDT, Link's pulled back. It ran up to close to $9. Now then, for a minute there, it was $6.50. Popped back up, and now it's at this 382 fib level support. So we're looking for a break to the upside. 68% chance of a break to the upside out of this falling wedge. So the question is, this is pretty decent support. So you got support here. So you could see a breakout, and your targets are over here, 750, 807, 868 for Link. Now, if it does break lower, the 0.5 fib levels down here, and there is some support as well. But again, at some point, you're buying the breakout of this descending wedge. OAX just tweeted they are working with Parachain, honored to be part of the growing Polkadot network. They're looking to explore working further in the DeFi space. Anything DeFi moves the markets. Fidelity gives 4 reasons why Bitcoin is going to become a store of value. Fidelity, one of the largest asset managing banks and institutions that there is, gives 4 reasons why Bitcoin is going to become a store of value. Game changer. Mainstream adoption. Moon boot time. Let's go. Bull run ready. Sometimes I see this stuff and it's just like, you think about a couple years ago, you first coming into crypto, maybe it's 2018, 2017, like this market is completely different. We have so many big names in this market. Life-changing money is coming for a second. If we do get a Bitcoin pullback, don't doubt it, man. This is a future. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to cover this stuff with you guys. It's amazing. This is the biggest financial opportunity of our lifetime. We have to get educated and take full advantage of everything that's happening before us. Bitcoin parabolic surge starting to look weak. Reversal inbound. You could say, hey, there's this little double top right here. Possibly this double top right here. Bottom line is this: 11,500 is the next big test for Bitcoin. You know, first have to break 11,400, 11,500. After you put in like a daily candle close, there's going to be a lot more upside up there. You know, to think there'd be some type of retrace or pullback, I mean, would be in the cards based on the idea that it just had a huge breakout, and it would actually be good and healthy to see some type of pullback. But notice how this price action starting to, and we talk about these parabolic curves. Okay, so notice how this is happening, and then it happened previously when we were down at about 9,400 level, remember, and we had that big breakout to the upside. So this could be just some type of bull flag. So definitely all eyes on Bitcoin right now. Happy 5th birthday, Ethereum. Shout out to Ethereum for making it in crypto for 5 years, because most of these cryptos, they don't make it that long. They fail. ADA introduces proof of stake with the Shelley hard fork. So this has essentially been a momentous transformation for Cardano. Now, what I'm most concerned about is what's going to happen to this price action. You've got a double top here, okay? Double top. These are bearish patterns. Okay, now it's a possible double top. It's not confirmed yet, but it's all this resistance in this area right here, okay? And so the concern is you got a double top bearish pattern. If it breaks below this level, you'll see some downside, okay? And so traders, what they do in this market is they take profit.